Part 4A Fundamental Duties Article 51A It shall be the duty of every citizen of India who is the parent or guardian provided opportunity for education to his children as the case may be ward between the age of 6 and 14 years by which Constitution Amendment Act the this duty was included 86th Amendment. Which article of the Constitution put a duty on every citizen of India to renounce the practice and derogatories to the dignity of the women? Article 15AE. Which of the following is not the fundamental duty of every citizen of India? To confess guilt and ensure justice. Fundamental duties have been inserted in the Constitution by the Constitution 42nd Amendment Act. According to Article 51A of the Constitution, which among the following are correct? It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity in India. It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to develop scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of inquiry and reform. To protect of the lakes, protection of the lake is an objective express stated in which one of the following fundamental duties. Which one of the following has prescribed for the citizen to develop scientific temper, to preserve rich heritage of our composite culture, to defend the country? According to the direction of B. Emmanuel versus State of Kerala, what imperative to show the requisite respect of the national anthem to stand respectfully, which under Indian Constitution to value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. Fundamental duty. Which one of the following is not a fundamental duty under Article 51A? Which one is a duty? To abide by the Constitution and respect the idea of Constitution, to wage and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture, to have compensation for living creature, as per which provision of the Constitution of India shall it duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respects its idea and institution, nation flag and nation anthem. Article 51A. To protect and improve the nature environment including forest, lake, river, wildlife, and to have compassion for living creature for every single citizen of India, a fundamental duty. Which one of the following is a fundamental duty has been added by 86th Amendment of the Constitution? Duty of the parent to provide opportunity for education of his children. Which one of the following article of the Constitution of India relate to the protection and improvement of the environment? Article 48A and Article 51A. Which one of the following is a fundamental duty of every citizen of India? To renounce, practice, and degrade the dignity of the women. Respect the national flag and national anthem is a fundamental duty of every citizen of India. Which one of the following are included in the list of fundamental duty of the Constitution? To abide by the Constitution and respect its ideas and institutions, to safeguard public property or to abjure violence, to uphold the protection and sovereignty, unity and integrity of the India. Which one of the following is incorrect statement? Which one is correct? Fundamental right are the part 3 of the Constitution. Directory principles of state policy are part 4 of the Constitution. Union territory is in part 8 in the Constitution. Fundamental duties of the citizen of India are found in which of the following article of the Constitution? Article 51A. Which one of the following amendment accord the precedence to the directive principle over the fundamental right? Article 42nd Amendment. The number of the fundamental duty under the Indian Constitution is 11. Consider the following statement. To cherish and follow the noble idea, to renounce the practice and integrity and dignity of the women, to safeguard of, to protect sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. 1, 2 and 4. Under Indian Constitution, fundamental duty enshrined under Article 51A does not include the duty of to protect monument, place, object of national importance. Which one include? To uphold and protect the sovereignty of India, to defend the country when it called upon to do so, the value of preserve rich and heritage of our composite nature. By which one of the following Amendment Act of the Constitution chapter of the fundamental duty have been added in chapter 4A of the Constitution? 42nd Amendment Act. The protection and the improvement of the environment include the forest wildlife of the country are both directive principle of state policy and fundamental duties. Part 4A of the Indian Constitution dealing with fundamental duty was added by the Constitution in 42nd Constitution Amendment 1976. Which Amendment Act to the Constitution inserted the fundamental duty of the Constitution? 42nd. In which case Supreme Court has held the fundamental duty must be used as a tool of the control state action drifting of the Constitution values. AIMS Student Union versus AIMS. Article 51 provide for the fundamental duties for citizen of India. Fundamental duties of citizen are contained in Part 4 of the Constitution. Which one of the following is incorrect for the fundamental duties laid down in Article 51A? Incorrect is fundamental duties and self-executing. Which one is correct? Fundamental duties is not self-executing. The state must make law for the implementation of fundamental duties. Mandamus can be sought against the individual who does not observe his fundamental duties. Sarwan Singh Committee recommendation of the result in the formation of fundamental duties. Under the Constitution of India, which one of the following is not a fundamental duty? To vote in the public election. In which one of the following cases where the provision of the Constitution 42nd Amendment Act, which gave precedence to all or any director principle of state policy over fundamental right, invalidated by the Supreme Court? Minerva Miles Limited versus Union of India. The fundamental duty of Indian citizens are added by the Constitution of 42nd Amendment. The fundamental duties lies in Part 4A. In which one of the following cases it was observed by the Supreme Court that precedent should not be preferred nor judicial dicta divorced from social economic mode of the ages? Bengal Immunity Company Limited versus State of Bihar. Which among the following is not a fundamental duty to enumerate the Article 51? To cherish fraternity and ensure dignity of the individual is not fundamental. To develop a scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of inquiry and reform. To cherish and follow the noble idea and inspired of the national struggle for freedom. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. Which one of the following is not a fundamental duty under Article 51A of the Constitution? To cast vote in the election. Which one of the following is not been enumerated in the Constitution of India as being amongst the fundamental duty of the citizen? To secure the social order for promotion and welfare of the people. The value to preserve the rich heritage and our composite nature. To safeguard the public property and abjure violence. To develop the scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of inquiry and reform. The fundamental duty are intended to serve as recommended to every citizen to observe basic norms of the democratic conduct. Consider the following duty: to value, to preserve, and the rich heritage of our composite nature, to develop the scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of inquiry and reform. Consider the following statement associated with the fundamental duty of Part 4 of the Constitution. It shall be the duty of every citizen of India to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India, to defend the country and render the nation's service where called upon to do so. To protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India, to protect and improve natural environment, include forest, lake, river, wildlife of these. To abide by the Constitution and respect the idea of its institution, to safeguard the public polity and abjure violence, to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. Part 4A was added by the Constitution by 42nd Amendment Act. Fundamental duty have been added in the Constitution by 42nd Amendment Act 1976 in accordance with the recommendation of Swan Singh Committee. The provision relating to the fundamental duty can be enforced by writ. They can only promoted by the constitution method, but they can be used for interpreting ambiguous status, in which one of the following cases aforesaid principle is initiated. Head Mistress versus Union of India.